All right, guys, welcome to Weekend Warrior Podcast. My name is Dave Whichard, Family First Life, Velocity president. And I've got two of my buddies in here with me today. I think the thing I want you to understand about this is that we're a family, right? And these guys I've just got to know. And matter of fact, one of the guys shows up at, like I show up at a meeting and he brings me peanut butter. So that shows you how well he knows we still have peanut butter. That's Daniel Broadway. Say hi, Daniel.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
And Mike Curry, who helps run our Charlotte office.
How's it going?
He's wearing a terrible T-shirt today. Well, we were just talking about that. I'm a diehard Georgia fan, so I will, hopefully business will be done by 7:30 on Saturday night, and I'll watch a little bit of that game. I don't watch a lot, but I'll probably watch a little bit of that one. So, but anyway, we were just talking about football and competition. So I think the thing is we're all in the competition, but we're really in competition with ourselves, right? Let's be real. And I kind of get off a different subject here, but the reason we kind of got together today is Daniel's down here in the Charlotte office every week, right? Is that true?
Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
Mike is part of Grady's team. You're part of Mike Schroed's team,
Yep.
and all family. But they plug in here, and they're both good on the phone. There should be a VP here soon, right?
Right.
You'll be VP this month, right?
That's right.
And
Yes,
then,
sir.
And then I'll get him to SVP, VP by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Mike's going to VP as well. Both have their logos. I have to say your logo's awesome. We have rhinos, which is kind of that we love that. I'm just saying ivory tusk. We'll talk about that. In a good way, right?
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then we have Mike has. I'm just saying, like he has the best introduction to a video I've ever seen. Have you seen it?
I don't know if I have.
Oh my goodness, we should play that on the air right now. It's
Yeah?
so good. Yes, plays a great song, and maybe we should do that. But have you not done that? We should do it on live. That'd be cool. Anyway, it's really cool because of his when he did his logo. I just love the song. It's really bad. Yeah, got the Warriors going out. Yeah, Disturbed. Yeah, it's playing. It's pretty.
That's
rocking.
pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it's
I'll show
rocking,
you.
dude. He'll have
That's
to show
awesome.
you after this. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're off the subject, but here's what we want to talk. We want to talk about work spots, right? So work spots is $99. Not that deep, right? If you can't afford $99, you probably should leave today. But because here's the thing, it's going to save you money. So what I want to say as a personal agent, and they own their own agencies, we all do. But if you're not on work spots, you shouldn't be here. Why? Because we have the CRM, great leads, instant life leads, all that. You guys run those. You might run other stuff, and that's fine. But you're buying off the CRM. And we had two 50% coupons last week and a 30%. So let's just talk about that. But then the other thing about it is, and I'm going to let y'all talk about this, but the fact that you can get any office in the country and some of those things. I'll start with you, Daniel. What has WorkSpots meant to you, and how has it affected your business just being in different offices and even here especially?
Yeah, honestly, man, it's been like miracle grow for our business. And the main reason why is because you've really got the opportunity of, one, to get different people connected that really never would have been connected beforehand with this opportunity, because you don't really know what's out there for you unless it's like presented to you. You don't know what office is where, or who's really working out of where, because we all travel so much. We're all over the place, but having a spot, having a space for us to be able to come in, learn, grow, and build from each other and with each other. Again, like you said, one family. That's our culture. That's who we are. That's what we do. So us being in that same family and building and growing together, it adds it's like a catalyst for your business as a whole. It allows you to grow at such a higher level. And number two, as far as the amount of money that we've actually saved on leads, just reinvesting that back in the business has allowed us to grow that multiple times over. Like me and a buddy of mine, Jason Edwards, we took a travel trip down to Myrtle Beach the other day, and we both ended up saving a little over $500 on work spots just from the money that we'd spent on the travel trip. So the entire travel trip by itself, food, hotel room, everything was paid for.
Wow.
Because of the discount that we had actually gotten on work spots from the leads.
I never heard it said that way, but that's awesome.
Well, I mean, when you think it, like the money's
Yeah.
the money. The money, it is what it is. You're going to be spending it. So,
Yeah.
like the upfront cost of $99 a month, yeah, sure, it is what it is. But if you're not spending $99 a month in work spots, you're robbing yourself of not only extra money, but you're robbing yourself of extra opportunities to be able to just grow your business as a whole. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Yeah, and what about you, Mike? What are some things and I think we want to talk about, hey, how's the office impacted you too? We'll come back and ask that question to you, but I'm going to ask it to you. Because I know some things, and I'm not saying just me, you got Robbie in here and other people, but there's some things that helped your business grow. What are some of those things just being in this office that helped you with WorkSpots? And what does it mean to you?
Yeah, man. And again, appreciate you having me on here. So, I mean, WorkSpots has changed. The office, has changed my life. Being on WorkSpots, being able to come here, plug in, kind of like what Daniel said, being around you, being around him, as far as, you can plug into different things that groups are doing. Obviously, the lead discounts are huge. Similar to you, like this past week with the discount, I saved like $800. And we say save, but I was able to buy more for less, which gives me more opportunities to make money and put it back into my business. So, being able to obviously go anywhere in the country, plug in, get your guys in here in a team environment, like trainings like we have today, get them around top producers, top agency owners. And then, the coolest thing is, Daniel being here has helped a lot as well, because we both have things that we're good at, and you share that, and it strengthens you, and we can get into that a little bit, but, just the value of being able to come to an office and plug in, be around other people that are doing FFL, right, versus like, online, it seems at times, and then you get in an office around people and it becomes real, and you see the success and the discipline and the accountability, and you push each other to become better, and the friendships that you create. I mean, I can't speak enough about getting to an office and making it happen for your business.
Yeah. So what are some things that maybe you've learned when you talk about that you've learned here?
I mean, the very first thing that comes to mind, and Daniel knows this, man, the phone script, like, it's changed my life. So, and, I'll tell the story real quick, and Daniel remembers this, but, a couple weeks, maybe a month or so now, I don't know, time's flying, but I was in my office, and, I've always bought instant internet leads and, any type of CRM lead, and, I feel like I'm pretty good at the phone. I've tried a couple different scripts, different things. Things have worked, things didn't work. But I'm always somebody that tries to get better and better and better. And Daniel was in the office. First time I think you were in the office, or first time I was here and you were there. And I walked out, and I remember him because he spoke at the Greenfield conference a couple months ago. And I was like, hey, man, how's it going, Mike Curry, whatever. And asked him how many appointments he's got. He said, yeah, I'm calling instance. I got 9. And it was like, 10 or 11? Maybe?
Yeah.
It was like 10 or 11. I'm like, I got 3. So I'm like, whoa. Like, what are you doing? Right? And so anyway, he shows me, goes through it, actually came in to my office. He's like, here, let me call a couple for you. Booked 2 appointments, got me to 5. I printed off his script, put it in my own words. We went through a couple little things as far as like pauses and tonality. Mm-hmm. I literally went from 5 appointments at 12:30 to 22 at 8 p.m.
Wow.
It changed my life, and I've continued to use that. And it's 15 appointments now is like not like it was a struggle before to get to 15. So 15 to 20 every dial day is my goal. And so something as simple as being around someone that's succeeding and asking questions, networking, like it literally changed my business. And now I'm able to show my team that a lot of people on our team are having success. And it's just like, I can't be any more grateful. It wouldn't have happened without WorkSpots in this office.
Yeah. And that's the great thing about it. What Sean's created here is that pay it forward. Pay it forward with comp. Like I believe 5%. That's all you need. That's just my opinion. I believe in stacking teams. I believe it if someone's working hard, give them people. That's how I did it, and I just do. So continue to do this. Mm-hmm. We have 3 legs, right, that we're building. Still, right? And so it's just, but again, that's a pay it forward attitude that we have. He's paying it forward to him, learning, and that's going to make somebody else's. It just keeps going and going. So that's awesome. And you were already doing good. It wasn't like he was doing bad.
No.
Like he's just getting better, right? So Dan, what about you? You're plugging in here, but you've plugged in other places too. But what has WorkSpots meant to you and being in the Charlotte from Mike and other guys here?
Yeah. So on that same note, from hearing what you're saying, bro, thanks for all the nice words, man. It's awesome. But you've had just as much as an impact on me and my business that I've had on yours. And that's the cool thing about WorkSpots, Dave. Like it's like just getting around you, feeling your energy and excitement and intensity for this thing it's contagious. And then you get around somebody like Mike, who again, I don't want to keep using that word, but again is a catalyst to allow you to continue to grow and build and want to do better. Hey, there's something in this guy I need to learn, right? Like there's something that he's got that's going to bring value to me. So like, why not pick his brain, right? So we went over his in-home, And just literally in 5 or 10 minutes, everything shifted. And he ended up walking me through his entire in-home process and how everything shifted from the very beginning. And I made one or two like really small tweaks from some of the appointments I was getting already from the in-home. And it was just the other day, like I was texting Mike and I'm like, dude, thank you so much from submitting with like just from doing what you were doing.
That's awesome.
And just from doing what you were telling. So like and not only that, but I'm now able to share that same technique, share that same, method with my team, and their numbers are producing. I don't know if I've even told you that yet, but just getting in an office, it's not, if you're just coming to an office just to get better for yourself, you're being selfish.
Yep.
Because in turn, I've learned that the value that he's got and the education that I can get, it's going to be, it is adding a growth to the business as a whole, but it's almost like giving in perpetuity.
Yeah.
Because my team is going to be able to grow and profit from it and build and prosper. And honestly, man, it all comes down to the culture that's being built inside the office, the culture of Family First Life. What do you want this to do? How do you, and like, I can't think of any other person besides like, present parties here that I've met, you, Dave, and then Mike. You embody that culture that Sean wanted to create. Like, I guarantee you, if Sean walked into this office tomorrow, he'd be like, yep, it's what we're supposed to do. All right, on to the next. So it's just getting to an office. You're not just, getting on WorkSpots and then getting connected with an office. You're not just robbing yourself financially, but you're robbing yourself of so much education. You're robbing yourself of shortening the curve. I always heard somebody say you can't shorten the curve. I honestly feel like getting to an office, you can.
Yeah, and like you said, there's no shortcuts. However, but getting some advantages are, like I said, making that little tweak here. It was funny how you did the in-home and then, with the dials. I know Mike, I don't remember what it was. And again, I'm not here to take the credit for this. I'm just saying it was something that I said in his mindset a couple months before that. He's like, hey, this just kind of rang a bell. And I don't remember because, like I said, I just was teaching something. I don't remember what it was, talking about something that you were talking about. Since that point, you did something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was breaking down the simplicity of it, right? Because it's so easy to look at, okay, I want to issue this month. Well, how do you do that? It's the daily activities, right? So on dial day, book 15 plus, and each week, that's it. And if you really break
your mindset to go, because hey, I can do 20 appointments. Why not?
Put everything if I can, and now I can. Before I was struggling, but like now I can. So it's even better. But like, it's breaking everything down in simplicity and attacking each day, right? Today's dial day. Let's book 15 plus appointments. On Wednesday or Thursday, let's do the same.
And so the purposes behind it are obviously to save, originally it was to, hey, how can we grow our offices to 400, which we're going to do. It's going to take us to $1 billion. Integra likes offices. Obviously it's brick and mortar. It's a real business now. We have two, one open more for ours. And, we got you and Robbie here, which he's part of Grady's team, but again, working together, hopefully have you here. That'd be awesome. And he is here. He's here more, I guess, the other offices now. So yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, but I think saving the money. I mean, then you have Office Depot, and you have like Best Buy and other things they're trying to put in there. I'm just always doing stuff for us. So we're so grateful for WorkSpots. Yeah. So we're in the office today. We're going to do a training for a couple hours. Again, more stuff will be learned. I need to have you share that script, by the way, today with our group. Whatever you need. That's here. But I guess as we move forward, like I said, what are some other things that you can talk about? So like we were here yesterday from 12 and we left 9?
It was late.
Like 9 hours on a Sunday. Like who does that, right? No, I'm just saying like we were just working. We were doing podcasts, but when I walked out here every time, Mike was sharing with somebody, Lori was sharing with somebody, Ron, whatever. They were interacting and sharing with people that they didn't know, right? So what other comments do you have about WorkSpots, about the office, anything, Daniel, that that's helped us grow?
I mean, literally, I can't reiterate that enough. If you're not in it, you're losing. Like you're way behind the curve already. But think about this, like this gives you a platform. It gives you an opportunity. It gives you a place to have real estate, to be able to lay a flag down and say, hey, this is where we come. This is where we, build. This is where we can grow. And this is where we get better. I think the biggest thing, like I come from the health and fitness industry, right? I know you can't tell, but coming from the
You
fitness
move
industry,
refrigerators. I mean,
yeah, that worked, by the way. That worked awesome. But yeah, coming from the health and fitness industry, I helped open up a couple of Planet Fitnesses back in the day, and I started thinking like, what's the point of having a spot to where they label it as a judgment-free zone? And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute, this is a place where somebody can come in,
it's good.
and somebody can grow, and somebody can learn how to get better without having the psychological burden of wondering what someone else is going to think. And the motto or the goal, the main culture of Family First Life is, yeah, we want you to do this, but we would almost be hypocritical if we did not offer a space for somebody to come in and grow and build and do something that we have done before without any type of, training or anything like that, or like getting close to the people that have done it before. So with that same type of mindset, that's what this office is. It is a judgment-free zone. It's a zone where you can come in and ask questions and get plugged in and really, take your own personal business to that next level.
Yeah.
Does that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. And it's fun to watch, like, because I was here, my first time. I shared this story before, but it's kind of funny. And listening to, they had the doors open. It was just we just opened the office. So it was like 3 or 4 of us here. Robbie's over here, Mike's over here. And so I hear Mike on the phone, and he goes, yeah, I'm the, I forget how tall he said he was. How tall are you? I don't remember.
6 foot.
I'm 6 foot guy, but I'm not, not that good looking guy. You'll know it's me when I come up. And he, maybe he's making fun of it, right? Laughing. And he closes it and, whatever. And then I'm telling you, the next call had to have been the next call. It was within 5 minutes. I heard Robbie over in the other one. And he's like, yeah, I'm 6 foot tall, bald headed, good looking, and I'm like, so good looking, not so good looking, but it works, right? It's having fun. And I was telling Dan, and he used this, but we were just sitting here one day and talking just in the podcast room, again, learning. Every time I do one of these, I learn something. I learned something today. And I was telling him, we were talking about the door, and I don't know why we got on that subject. Do you remember?
I think it was talking about like just how you look.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Right, because you're a big guy.
Yeah, first
And,
impressions.
right, so I said to him, well, have fun with it, right? I said to him, when you go to the door and they open the door, I said, look, I'm the guy that's here to move your refrigerator. We were talking about door knocks. And he's like, I'm here to move your refrigerator. Like, look at him like, what? Yeah, I'm going to move your refrigerator. No, really, I'm here to take care of your insurance. But it would work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mike, as we kind of wrap this up, what are last couple points about office, about work spots? What is guys? You're saving a ton of money. I mean, what's the most you've saved in like a week or a month? Have you even looked at that?
I don't even know.
It's a lot.
Definitely hundreds. I mean, but probably in the thousands realistically. I mean, the thing here, like, one thing that's invaluable as well. Like, I've got people on the team from all over the place. I had a guy come in here from Missouri.
Yeah.
Spent the week with me. Slept on my couch. Came in the office. We dialed. I had a guy from Virginia. So I have team members from all over coming in. We have a place we can dial, learn. They can be here around Daniel. It's not just me, right? They can be around the team, right? And it's, again, like that stuff's invaluable. And if you're not taking advantage of it, you're, like Daniel said, you're losing out.
Yeah.
$99 a month. I mean, it's almost,
Yeah.
I mean, I hope it don't go up. It's comical, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come in here, print paper off, be around people. Like, I'd pay a lot of money just to be around you, Dave. And you, I mean, seriously, like the opportunity to be around people who have what you want. Like, people literally take college courses for their career to learn from people, right? We get to come here. I mean, all the training's free with FFL anyway, but then we get to plug in and pick people's, brains and find out what's succeeding for them, and like people that are winning, and you learn the phone script.
You and Robbie's here too. You probably learned a few things from him.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just so much. There's just so much, to be grateful for. The office is changing the whole landscape of the company, and I mean, I'm still kind of new here, but it's definitely going to continue to grow and plug in and get people all over. And everybody I have on the team get to an office.
Yeah,
I can't stress it enough.
Yeah. So as we wrap this up, Mike, how do they get a hold of you? They want to work with you. Again, he's in the Charlotte office. However, all over the country, how do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, I mean, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's Mike Curry _FFL, or my phone number. You can call or text 704-572-5096.
And you, Dan?
Yeah. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, Daniel Broadway, or you can text me at 423-240-6639.
Yeah. So if you want to work with Dan, who used to run Planet Fitness, or you want to work with Mike Curry, who used to be in refrigerator repair, right?
Appliance repair.
Appliance repair, and now he moves them.
That's right. So he repairs it. I move
Yeah, there
it.
you
He would have
go.
been a
So-
great guy to bring along with my calls.
Yeah.
Dan,
that's
move.
great. Yeah, that's great. So as you can see, we like to have fun. It is like family, like a bunch of brothers. And so thanks for being on today. Hopefully it makes sense. Work spots, you got to get on. If you're not on, if you're a brand new agent, you got to get on today. And as leaders, we have to tell them it's part of our process at the very beginning. Get on work spots, get leads in your hands, start dialing the phone right away, and you're going to win. We're going to $1 billion. But at the end of the day, we're not going to tell you that you don't need to work hard. You know, I mean, we work hard, right?
That's right.
So why would you work with a company that says, well, you don't need to work hard? Seriously? Anyway, that's a whole nother subject, but just on my horse there. But listen, thanks for being on Weekend Warriors podcast, and we appreciate you guys. Get on work spots today. Don't wait. Go ahead and get the app, get loaded, and start traveling. Do some travel trips. Save some money like Dan. Save some money like him. Learn from other people, and let's get better and better. Thanks, Sean, Andrew. Just I can sit here and thank people all day, so I'm not going to do all that. But thank you for the opportunities, and thanks for being on Weekend Warrior podcast. And go to FFL, Family First Life Velocity, and make sure you subscribe today.